Hello everyone, welcome to the peer learning session on WordPress and Elementor. Hope you all are ping. So today with us is President Krutat Desai, who is currently pursuing third year in computer science at DevStar and would be sharing his knowledge of WordPress with us. So here the session begins. Krutat, you may present the screen and start the session.
So hello everyone and welcome to the session. Let me just present my screen and we will start. So is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, Krutat.
Okay. So hello everyone, myself Krutat Desai. I am from DevStar CSI 5th semester currently, and today we are going to have a session on WordPress development. Basically, we are just going to look at what exactly WordPress is, and other than it, we are also going to see that how we can use a plugin in a WordPress which is known as Elementor. Okay. And we are also going to have the pro version of Elementor. I will be providing the link to you to download the pro version. When you go to the market to purchase the pro version of Elementor, it costs you around $50. Okay. But I will just provide you a link. You can easily download the Elementor Pro from there and you can use it, right? So let's just begin. So first of all, whenever we are going to do the development, okay, with the help of WordPress, then we are going to need a server on which we can run it, right? So XAMPP is basically one of the widely used cross-platform server, which helps us to create and test the program or say the development that we have created, right? So basically XAMPP stands for XAMPP. So X is like cross platform, then A stands from Apache, then M stands from MySQL, and P stands for PHP, and P stands for Perl. Okay, so the XAMPP helps us to test the following things, that is has the following things, that is MySQL, PHP, and Perl built in. Okay, now what is WordPress? So WordPress is basically, you can say WordPress is basically nothing, but it is a tool that is helping us to make the development easier, in which we can develop the front end as well as back end in a same console. Okay, so WordPress is nothing, but it is a easy tool through which you can develop your websites. Further, WordPress is also known as drag and drop technology, but it is not only drag and drop technology. Okay, it also consists of many things. Like you can also connect the backend, and the backend that you have connected can also be used in the different technologies. For example, if you are developing the backend of a particular web project, okay, through the help of WordPress, you can use the same backend in a project that is created with Ionic. So Ionic is also a kind of thing like Angular. It is a framework. Okay, Ionic is nothing but it's a framework. So in that also you can use the WordPress as an backend. So WordPress is not only a drag and drop tool. It is a it is very important for backend also, right? Whenever you see that people are creating the e-commerce websites nowadays, right? So WordPress makes it very simple for developing the e-commerce website. We can easily develop an e-commerce website within 3 to 4 days with the help of WordPress and some of the plugins that is available in it, like WooCommerce. Okay, so WordPress is a very attractive tool. It is a very easy tool to be used, and whenever if you are doing freelancing thing, okay, then you can easily use this WordPress to make the UI as well as connect it to the backend. So this is a short intro to WordPress. Now after WordPress, what we are going to look at is how to install WordPress. Okay, but I will show it to you in the terms of hands-on. It is just for your reference. I will provide the same PPT to you. Okay, later on. Now let's just move to the next slide. So Elementor. Okay, so Elementor is a plugin that is present in the WordPress, through which you can easily make your UI and UX, right? So Elementor is one of the tools that is present in the WordPress through which you can develop the UI and UX. Now Elementor has basically two forms, that is one is Elementor and second is Elementor Pro. Now Elementor provides you with the sophisticated set of tools that is basically used to develop that are basic set of tools. For example, heading tags. Okay. Other than it, it also provides you the text area. Other than it, it provides you with some of the columns, rows property, right? But other than it, there is a form of Elementor which is known as Elementor Pro. Now, Elementor Pro helps you to get many of the inbuilt things. For example, contact form is present in the Elementor Pro. You do not need to create the input fields and any other thing. You just directly need to drag and drop the contact form, and the contact form is automatically made as per the theme that you select. Now, what is theme? We are going to look soon. Okay, and we will see this later. That is contact form 7. Now, for now, just let's move to the process that we need to follow. Okay, so first of all, I would like to ask you that how many of you have been working with PHP or something like that? Please answer, and I hope you all to make the session interactive as much as possible. Hello, Pujan, is my voice coming to you?
Yeah, yeah, you're
Okay,
clear.
so see, this is basically a hands-on session. So if you don't answer me, I won't know that where are you for now. And if I move fast, then you are not going to know that how can we use the things. So I hope that you kindly respond so that we can move forward, right? So how many of you have been working with XAMPP and PHP?
Yes, Riya Patel, you may answer.
Okay, so no problem. Let's move forward. See, first of all, I would like to you to just go to Google and write this particular thing, that is XAMPP installation, that is XAMPP installation, right? So just click on it. Now you have this particular web link. Okay, so I will share the link in the description. Sorry, chat section also. You may find the link there. Okay. So once you click on this link, you will be redirected to this page, and in that the different options of XAMPP are available. Okay. For example, here you can see that XAMPP for Windows, XAMPP for Linux, and XAMPP for OS different operating systems is available here. Okay, we are going to download XAMPP for Windows. Now you can see that what different kind of version is present in different packages that they are providing, right? So I will be downloading this particular thing, that is with the version of 8.0.7 and PHP 8.0.7, right? So just click on download 64-bit. So once you click on download, this file would be downloaded, right? And it's basically of 158 MB, and it would take 5 to 10 minutes, depending on your Wi-Fi speed. So we will wait for 1 or 2 minutes and we will continue, right? And using this WordPress, we are going to make a website on Friends. Okay, that is uh, Friends series, or say Friends reunion. Okay, so I will just to show a glimpse to that website, right? So let me just move this here. Okay, see, this is just a glimpse to the website. Can you all look at it?
Yes.
Great. So you can see it's just a basic website. and it is a one page website. Whenever you click on a particular link, you are redirected to that particular section, right? So this is all about the website, right? So we are just going to make the same website using the Elementor, and I will also show you the briefing about WordPress, that what exactly is WordPress. So now let me just close it. So now see, you can see that my XAMPP window installer is installed. So you just click on that particular thing. Once you click on that, it would be executed, right? So click on yes, and once you click on yes, console would be opening, and it would be asking you that because an activated user account has some functions of XAMPP possibly restricted with UAC, please avoid to install XAMPP to see program files. Okay, so just click on OK in that, and you can see a setup file like this. So is it visible? Like, did this particular dialog box appear to you?
Yes, Krutath.
Okay. So everyone are following me? Okay. So after you see this dialog box, just click on next, and whatever the default settings are present, let it be, and just click on next. Once you click on next, it will be asking you to create a folder, right? And here it is shown that C XAMPP, right? So just click on the next, and you will be creating a folder in C XAMPP. Okay, you can even browse and just select the folder or say drive in which you want to download the XAMPP. Okay, so just click on next, and they will be asking you for the languages. Click on next again, and after you click on next, you will be installing the XAMPP. Now I already have installed XAMPP in my PC, so I'm not clicking the next thing here. So you need to click on this, or else a website would be opening of Bitnami, in which the information regarding XAMPP would be given and Bitnami would be given. Right? You guys can also, if you don't want to speak, just write in the chat so that I can understand that where you are exactly, right? So यहाँ तक आपका हो गया क्या? Did you follow it till here?
Guys, you can speak freely as there are no faculty here. Don't be anxious.
Okay, great. See, if you won't speak, then I would have to give the random names here, because I also need to know that who is doing what. So just please answer as much as possible so that we can just have the session in a easy flow. Okay, we only have 2 hours. Khushi, are you with me? Then Bhargav, 20 DCS 025.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So did you follow it till here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So up till now there is no problem, right?
No problem, sir.
Okay. And is it installed in your system once you click on next?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Bitnami.
Okay, great, great. See, now I will click on next for you. Okay, setup is now being installing XAMPP. Okay, and once you click on next, it would be installing. Now, my thing is already installed, so I am not going to install. Okay. So this is how you are going to install XAMPP. So once you click on install, it would take some time. So till then, you can do one more thing, that you can install WordPress in your system. And how can we install the WordPress is like this. So you can just go to the one more slide in Google. You need to click on, that is WordPress. WordPress, then I will go for download. Okay, and you can easily see this link. For those who are not able to get this link, I will share it in the chat box. Okay, so you can just click on this link, and you can easily download WordPress by just going down in the website, and you can see this option, right? So download WordPress 5.7.2. Okay. So I will be just clicking on WordPress 5.7.2, and a dialog box would be appearing in which it would be showing that hooray, you're you are on the way to become the latest WordPress developer, right? So it's a basically 16 MB file. Now what this WordPress file is going to contain, let me just show you. Okay. So let's just wait for it to be downloaded. Okay, there is no issue in it. I already have it downloaded. So let me just show it to you. Right. So, so you can see that. Wait a minute, just. See, basically, I am in my XAMPP folder. Okay, so whenever you download your XAMPP, you just need to go to XAMPP folder, right? If you are not finding your XAMPP folder, okay, you just need to write XAMPP, and a thing like this, like XAMPP htdocs folder would be present. You will be redirected to htdocs, but you just need to go to XAMPP, okay? Because XAMPP is something we are looking for. Now, see, as I said, that XAMPP stands for cross-platform, then Apache, then IM is for MySQL, P is for PHP, and P is for Perl, right? So you can see that there are three different folders like MySQL, then Perl, and PHP, right? Let me just zoom. See, you can see that there are three different folders that is present, that is MySQL, Perl, and PHP. Now, I want you guys to be informed that, let me just have a look that, okay. See, my net is very slow for now, okay. So let me just inform you that WordPress is basically something that works on, works with the PHP files, right? So whenever you go to PHP, right, this particular folder is going to contain all the files that is needed to run PHP. So we are downloading a server, right, that is XAMPP, and with the help of that server, we are able to communicate with the PHP files that are present in the WordPress. Okay, so let me just now go to this htdocs folder, and let me just show the WordPress. See, I already have this WordPress folder present here. Okay, so once I extract the folder, you can see the folder is being extracted and it is named as WordPress. Now, after I go to this particular folder, you can see that all the files that is present here are in the form of PHP source files. Okay. So this is the basic setup that is already being present in the WordPress zip file. Okay. So you do not need to download the different files for running your WordPress. All the basic configuration that is needed to run the WordPress is going to be present in this zip file. Okay. So please tell me that if have you downloaded the zip file of this WordPress? Is your WordPress zip file downloaded?
You all can write in chat.
Okay, Preeti. Okay, Jill. Then okay, Keval. What about? Let me just ask to the random people. What about Krish? Then Shivam Patel, D20 DC 185. Then
Yes,
Shashwat.
Preeti. Yes, Preeti, you can speak if you have in doubt.
Then okay. So okay. So after you just download this particular zip file, okay, that is going to be present in your that is going to be present in your download section. Okay. So if you have downloaded it, if you have not selected any other drive for which it is going to be present, so you just need to copy the whole zip file. Okay. and you just need to paste the zip file in the htdoc section of XAMPP. So how can you find the htdoc section? You just need to go to the XAMPP folder. Once you go to the XAMPP folder that is present, okay, if you want to find the XAMPP folder, you can just if you have downloaded, as I said, it would be present in the C drive, okay, and in that the name would be XAMPP, okay. But in my case, I have downloaded in D drive, and in that XAMPP folder is present. So once I go to the XAMPP folder, I can find the htdocs there, okay. And after clicking on htdocs, you can see that I have already pasted the downloaded file of this, that is zip file of WordPress, in the htdocs section. So no problem, Shashwat. We will wait for you. I am just giving you an introduction. Once you are done, please let me know. Then we will move ahead. Okay. So now the WordPress zip file is present here. Okay. What you need to do is you just need to right click on it, right, and you just need to extract here. Now I will like you all to know that make your WordPress zip file present in the htdoc section only, because whenever you are going to create a WordPress project, then it is needed that the WordPress project is going to be present in the htdocs, or else it won't run. Because anything that you create, whether it's a PHP based website or it's a WordPress website, because it is going to be running on a server, that particular file is needed to be present in the htdoc section only, right? So you just need to create this zip file, that is copy the zip file here and extract the folder here, and this folder is going to run. Okay, you can also rename the folder. I am going to rename the folder as CSI session. Okay, after that what I am going to do is, see, now I have already done this, that is CSI session. I have created this folder. Now what I want you all to do is, I just need you to find XAMPP, okay, XAMPP control panel. After you find the XAMPP control panel, there would be two servers that are running, right? Initially you would be seeing the start option here. I have been running it because I needed you to show the outlook of the website, that is friend's website that we have created before, right? So in your case, you just need, you will see this particular console, right, in which the start option would be given and config option would be given. Now what is this config option for, we will also see, but before that, let's just start this both server, that is Apache and MySQL server. Okay, so you can see that there are default ports that are selected. That is, for example, Apache has been running on port 443 and MySQL server runs on port 3306. Now this config file, okay, whenever you click on this config file, you can see that there are many options available. Okay, and when you click on this particular first option, you are going to have a text file opening in the form of notepad. Okay, in this, see, you can see that a port number is written in the terms of listen. So if you want to change the port number from 80 to 8080, okay, then I will just move from 80, that is 80 to 8080, and I will make the changes in both of them, and I will just save the file. Once I save the file and I move to the XAMPP server once again, right? Uh, Let me just stop, right? And once I start them, you can see that the port number is 8080 now, right? So config files are basically for configuring the ports and the various settings that is available. In some of the cases, what happens is, if the port 80 is blocked by some other services that is running on your computer, for example, if you are running Flutter or say something like that, then there may be issues. Sometimes it is not necessary that it would be always. Then you can easily change the port number, right? So I will be starting both of the servers, right? You can see that the port number is changed to 8080. So I will just now go to this file again and I will just make it 80 again, okay, because it's what I want. So after that, we are just going to start the server again, and you may see that port is basically 80. Now, what I want next is I want the admin panel. Okay. So what you do is, see again, let me just show you again. You just need to click on the admin panel. And once you click on this admin panel, there would be this type of screen available. And for some of them, the screen that would be available is, let me just show you what kind of screen would be available. For some of them, this type of screen would be available, right? So for those to whom this particular type of screen is visible, you don't need to worry. Okay, you just you just remove this, right, and localhost is present. And in the case, if the server, if you have that is, if you are running the XAMPP server, that is Apache server through the XAMPP, then this particular thing would be visible to you. Okay. Now I have created a folder here, right? You just need to click on this particular folder, which is named as CSI session. Okay, so I will just click on that folder. So you can see that something of a WordPress kind of thing is going to open. So, right. So Sridhar, uh, did you follow me till now? Hey Joshi, then Darsh Patel, Mansi Patel. Mansi Patel left the meeting. Okay. Shh. Hard Patel.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So see, now after this particular screen is available, what you need to do is you are going to set up the WordPress. Okay. Not getting the folder page index one. Okay. See, uh, just go to this. Okay. Whenever, if your, see, if your local host is on, okay, that is, if you have made it possible through the that is XAMPP, right? If you have on this both of the things, that is Apache and MySQL, then this particular, if you write this, means if you just go click on this admin, then it will be redirecting you to this page, or else you are redirected to dashboard page. Now for some people who have problem with this also, that who are not getting this page, right, what you need to do is you just need to put a sign here like this, and then you need to write the folder name in of the WordPress folder, right? So my folder name was CSI session, right? And I will just click on enter, so it will redirect you to this page only, right? So are you all following me? Hard, Shashwat, now is it done? Okay. So, okay, good. Now, after that, I will click on the language that I want. Okay. So, I want English language. There are many languages that is available. You can even go for Gujarati and Hindi also, right? So, ऐसा नहीं है कि भाई सिर्फ English ही available है. See, you have Hindi language also available. Then you have also Gujarati language available. So, आपको जहाँ पे भी जो भी language में देखना है, it is possible for all of you guys, right? With whatever language you are comfortable with. So WordPress is a very advanced tool for now. Okay. Now click this particular page is going to be handling our setup config PHP. Okay. So what is this setup config PHP? See, there are particularly this three folders that is available. Okay. And in this particular folder, that is content, there is plugins and the themes that is going to be present. Now what are plugins and theme, I will let you know. WP admin is basically going to consist all of the things that is present in the admin page of the WordPress. Now what is admin page, I will show you. Okay. And other than it, there is this WP includes. It includes all the important files that is needed to run this particular project. Okay. And see, You can see that WP config sample is present here. Okay, so this is the file that is going to be handled. So let me just move to this. Now click on let's go. Right now, as I said, that WordPress is going to consist of many things, that is front end and back end. So we need to connect a database for backend. That is, we also need a database that is present in the backend, in which all the data is going to be stored. If we are making a data website that is going to take some data in the database and out of the database. Okay, so you need to create that database first. So just go to this particular XAMPP section again. In the MySQL section, click on admin panel, right? And once you click on admin panel, you would be redirected to your that is PHP myadmin, and this PHP myadmin is going to consist of the database. That is, you can see that we can create the database here, right? So this is the thing where we can see the database, right? So you can click here, that is databases, right? And we need to create a database. So I will create a database with the name CSI session. Okay, and I will just copy the name for now, and I will just click on create. Once you click on create, a new database is created, right? Now what you need to do is, when you see the database name here, okay, just paste the database name that is present in your PHP myadmin. Remember that the database name should be similar. If the database name is not similar, then it is not going to run, right? So database name needs to be similar. Once you click, after that username is asked of our database. By default, it's root. Okay, and the password of the username root is by default null. That is, nothing is present there. Okay. So this is the database connection, and database host is basically local host. Whenever now this host is going to change when you are going to update your website on the internet, right? So at that time you need to change this database host. Okay. And database table prefix is something that is going to be present in front of your database name. Okay, that is WP. So WP dash your table name is going to be present. For example, if you create a table in your database, for example, users table, okay, then WP slash user is the table name that is going to be present, because we are giving a table prefix WP here. Okay. So after that, you just need to click on submit and run the installation. So once you run the installation, it is going to ask you the site title. So I want my site title to be friends, username to be something like CSI user. Okay. And here I will just give my mail ID. Now, remember, you can also change your password here, but by default, it is going to create their own password. I won't change it because it is basically a 16-digit long password with alphanumeric scheming. Okay, and I recommend you all to create the same password only, because this is the password that is going to help you log in to the WP admin, that is WordPress admin, from where you are going to manage all your website. Okay, so make this password strong or else you can be hacked. And 16 digit is basically the time required. Sorry, 16 digit password is basically required, because for hackers to crack a 16 digit password, it requires something of thousands terabyte of memory and 236 years of time. So it's very hard thing. So I recommend you all to go for 16 digit alphanumeric passwords. Okay, so this is what I recommend you all. And username can be anything you want. And don't forget that email that is present here, right? So email is going to be helping you to change some of the settings. So double check your email address before continuing. They are also giving you the warning. You just need to remember that email address here is the most important thing. Okay. After that, just click on install WordPress and your WordPress is installed. So after this, what happens is you are redirected to the that is WordPress admin page. So let it just get installed, and we will have a look in a moment. So everyone, did anyone have any problem till now? Okay, great. Now after that, what we are going to, okay, great, okay, great, Shashwat. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are just see here that it is asking you to save the password. So I will click on save the password. Okay, it is going to be saved in the Google. Once you click on login, then it is going to directly give you the username and password. Always keep this password in your file that is stored so that it won't lost, and keep that file somewhere safe so that you may have it in a safety. Okay, and just click on login. Once you click on login, we are going to have see this particular page. Okay, you can see this. Now we are redirected to the WordPress page. So this is what WordPress admin panel looks like. You can manage everything from here. You can manage the content that you want to make look on the website. You can remove some of the content easily from here without uh, any coding or something like that. Everything is manageable from this particular website. That is particular page only, right? So this is the power of WordPress, that it gives you a great that is power to manage everything that is visible on your website, right? So let me just give you a briefing about WordPress. This session is going to be more of an Elementor session, not of WordPress. So I will just brief you. So see, WordPress is basically something that works with the themes. Okay, so if you just go in this appearance, you can easily see that there is something which is known as appearance present. And if you go to the theme, right, then there are three themes that is available, and the themes are named as 2021, 2019, and 2020. Okay, so this is something on which WordPress works on, and every of the theme is basically a blog theme. WordPress was basically developed for creating blogs, but later on when it came to trend, it was used for creating very great websites in which you can easily maintain your backend, front end. Even you can connect the same website with the different technologies like Ionic, as I said to you. So WordPress become very famous after that, right? So it is something that is working on themes, right? So whatever kind of theme you select, okay, for example, see, you can see that there is green color available. The default text type is this particular black type. Okay. Then background is, you can see that it will be consisting of an image. So theme is nothing but it is a set of predefined things. That is, the color of the heading text is going to be black. The background color is going to be green, right? Other than it, the typography, that is font family. That is, font family is going to be Montserrat, or you can say Times New Roman. So themes come with the set of predefined things. That is what exactly will the website look if it is created using that theme, right? So this is what theme is all about. And other thing I want you to get informed about is plugins. Now, as I said, that WordPress is something that works with the help of themes and plugin. Plugin is something that is we are connecting something that is developed by someone else, and then we are using it so that it is easy for us to work with. That is to create or say with the process of development, right? So plugins is helping us to develop, right? And Elementor is one of the plugin. So in the plugin section, I want you all to go to this add new. You can see this add new. Please let me know. Great. Now, once you click on this add new, right, you may find many of the plugins, right? Now, the plugin that we need to get is Elementor, right? So Elementor is a plugin that is present in the WordPress that helps us to build the website pages, that is UI and UX. So you can see that Elementor website builder is present here. So I will click on install now, right? So have you all downloaded? Means has the Elementor website plugin been installed? Uh, okay. So after that, you need to click on this activate button. Once you click on this activate button, the plugin is going to be activated, right? So just click on this activate button and you can see that the Elementor plugin is activated and a whole different section is been there for this Elementor plugin. Okay. So this is the again this is the admin panel of this WordPress. Now let me just show you in brief that what other things is present in the WordPress. So there are pages that is present depending on the theme, right? If you choose the different theme, then here more than 4 options would be present. It is not necessary that every time there are 4 options only present, right? It depends on the theme, right? In my case, I have selected the theme. How can you select the theme is you can just go to the appearance, you can go to the themes, and in the theme section you can choose the theme. For now I have the 2021 theme and I am just going to use it. If you want to use the 2019 theme or say 2020 theme, then it's okay for us. There is no problem in it. The only thing that is going to happen is the menu and the text is going to be coming in that way, right? So here, okay, let me just use this 2019 theme. I don't have a problem with that. Okay, so I will just use the 2019 theme. You can use any of the theme. Okay, so I will also show you the difference that what is the difference between using the different themes, right? Now in the themes also you can customize, that is widgets, menus and theme editor, right? Now what is menu? Let me just give you a brief about it. So menu is nothing but it is a navigation bar that is going to be present. For now we don't have any other pages. You can see that in the pages section you can see the all pages. Also, can you add different themes by clicking add new theme? Yes, definitely. I will just show it to you. Right? Don't worry. So in the appearance section, you are just going to see the menu. So in the menu section, whatever pages are present, right? See all pages. I will go to the all pages. I have only 2 pages that is present. These are not going to be present in the menu because they are the sample pages. What you need to do is just click on the checkbox here, right? So I will just click on the checkbox both, and in place of bulk action, I will just click on move to trash. So after I click on move to trash and apply, both the pages are going to be deleted, right? Now I will add a new page and that new page would be named as home, right? So the title of the page is going to be home. Let me just write home here, right? And I'm going to publish it, right? Because I don't want anything now. Publish is going to be present here, right? And once you publish the page and if you click on view page, see what happens. This is how your theme is. Your theme is having the color of white background, then black text, then the buttons are going to be blue, right? And the typography is just going to be something of you can see that typography is going to be, I don't know what type of typography is going to be present here, right? So typography is also fixed here. The text size, font size, the paragraph size, it is all going to be fixed as per the type of the theme that you are going to select, right? Now I will go to my WordPress admin page. Okay, once again. So in that I will go on Elementor and see. In this Elementor section, there are some of the pages, settings that are present. That is general settings, disable default colors. Once you click on this, then the default colors and the fonts would be disabled. But I don't want it to be disabled because I need to use them. I don't need much changes. In the case of styling, okay, see this. This is not needed for now. Okay, this is also not needed for now because we are already not going to see this much. So don't have much focus on this section. We will just discuss it later, right? In the pages section, okay, let me just go through that theme thing, right? In the theme section, what I'm going to do is I can see I can have any theme that I want. For example, if I can see extra, okay, there is no theme that is present like this. See, if I want a portfolio based theme, right? Portfolio. Sorry. Add new theme. In the add new theme, I am going to search extra. Okay. See, this extra theme is going to be present. Okay. So extra is one of a nice theme that is present. Okay. So theme is nothing but it is going to help you to develop your website in such a manner, right? It is nothing else. So let me just work with this theme. Okay, it's not an issue. So see, now your theme has been installed. Okay. So once you go to the theme section again, right? You can see that extra theme is going to be present. Okay, Keval, now has your problem been solved? Okay, good. Now see, if I activate the extra theme also, then it's not an issue, right? So after that, I'm going to go to the Elementor, pages again. And in that pages, I will go with home. And in this home pages, I will just click on edit with Elementor. Okay. Now, see this. You can see that there is this particular what we say, the title of the tag is present as the logo and the home button is present because we have only home page, right? If you have different pages, then there are different uh, that is links that is present in this navbar as per the theme that you have selected. Now as I have selected the extra theme, the page is like this, that is white in color with black text, right, and a home nav wording. But what if I just exit to dashboard and in the theme section, let me just go to the themes, appearance, then theme. Okay, and in place of this particular extra, I am going to activate 2021, right? So once I activate 2021 and I go to pages, right, and edit with Elementor, let's just see that what happens, right? See now what's happening is, as per the theme, the text has been changed. In place of that nav bar, what we are saying is we are seeing the home page as the title. In that case, the title was means homepage was present here. The friends was as a logo that is present in the navbar. It all depends upon the theme that you are going to select, right? So are you clear with the what is the use of the themes and plugin? So are you clear between the difference of theme and plugin? If you have any doubt, please write in the chat section. Okay, so I will just go to the dashboard again and I will click on this and I will just go to the okay, so see again. This is the home page that is available with us. I will just click on edit with Elementor. We are just going to look at Elementor now. So let me just give you a brief about Elementor. So Elementor is basically nothing but it's a drag and drop tool. Okay. So you can easily see that once you click on this hamburger, the site setting is present, theme builder is available, user preference is available. In this particular thing, there are all the things like heading text, then inner section, image, text editor, video, button, everything that is going to be used by us for developing a website is going to be present here. In this site setting, let me just give you a brief info. In the site setting section, right, there is going to be present about things that is going to be present about global colors and global fonts. Now, what are global colors? Global colors is nothing but those are the color that is going to be used by us throughout this particular text. Okay, so I want my text color to be this only. My primary color, the primary color that I want is going to be white. So I will just change it to white, right? And after that, the secondary color, let it be this, and accent is present. Now, what is present in the primary color? So in primary color, the tags are going to be present. Okay, that is heading tags. So H1 to H4 are some of the heading tags that is going to be present in the primary. In the secondary color, I think so that H5 to H6 is going to be present. In the case of text, the text color is going to be present, right? So let me just choose my text color towards more of a whitish color, because I'm going to use the darker background. Okay. So in the case of text, you are going to have the text of this particular color, right? So global color helps you to okay. So global color helps you to manage your site, right? So let's just now close this, right? I would like to save my changes, right? So in the settings section, there are different type of page layout that is available. Okay, and in the settings section also you can change the text. For example, that is tags of your page. For example, title of your page. I have home page as a title here, right? Now in place of home, I want to name my page as index, then I can name it as index. That is title of my page, right? So index is the title that I want, right? Featured image is something that is going to be present if your website is of type of blog, but it is currently not needed. We are going to make a single page website only, so don't focus on this featured image, right? And the page layout is default, then Elementor canvas and Elementor full width. Now, what is the difference between them? See, in the case of default, what happens is the as per the theme, you are just going to see the page, right? Now, in case of default, if I just choose the Elementor canvas, then an empty page is going to be present in which we are going to make the whole thing again by ourselves. Okay, so Elementor canvas is going to be used by us. Now in the settings, okay, in the settings only, once you click on the settings, in the style section, right, background type is present. See, body style, background type is present. So I want my whole body to be black in color, right? So the body background type is of two type, that is classic and gradient. The classic is for that is you know that whole color would be black, whereas gradient is if you want to start with a light color and move it to the dark, then you are going to choose the gradient, right? So I will just go for classic, and in that color I am just going to go with black. So black is the color that I want. Okay, so this is all till now. So did you guys follow me? Okay. What about others other than Keval and Shashwat? Please reply. Okay, good, good. So now, see, what are we going to do is we are going to develop a website. Okay. So have a focus here. Okay. Now this plus button that is present here, okay, it is going to help us create the sections. So whenever I click on plus, there is going to be a structure present. The structure is of single column, then two columns, three columns, four columns, then two columns, but in the with the like change with different dimensions of the different columns, right? So this is all about the section. Now, what I want is I want a section, right? Let me just show the website to you once again that we are going to develop. Okay, this this is what I want, right? I want a section in which a background video is going to run, and that video is going to be of friends, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a section, right? You can see now this section is present, and in this section what I want is a video that is going to be present in the background. Now in the section, whenever you choose a section, right, then in the section this particular button is present, that is edit the section. It is going to help us edit this whole section, right? this whole section, you can see my cursor, this whole section is going to be edited with the help of this button. Other than it, you can see a column is present in it, right? So you can see a column is present. If you click on this, then the column is going to be present, right? And this column is going to contain some of the element in it. So if you want to edit the column, right, that is, for example, I want the width of this column to be changed to 20, that is, okay, I will just show it to you later, right? So don't worry about it. So wait for a while. I will show you that how can we change the things that is present in the column. And if in the column something like an heading is present, right? So that particular heading, right, is known as element of the column, and the column is present in the section itself, right? So if you click on this pen, right, then you are going to change this particular heading, right? Now, whenever you click on this pen, heading is basically nothing but it's a content. So if I want to align it in center, then I can align it from here, right? Left, right, then center. You can even justify it, right? So I will go for center. You can even choose for left. So left looks good as per the website that we are going to make. And other thing that I want is I want a video to be playing in this column in the background. So I will just click on, sorry, in this section. So I will just click on the edit section here. In the edit section, I will go to the styling, right? And in the styling, you can see background available, right? And in this background, there are background types like classic, gradient, then video, and slideshow. I want a video that is going to be played here. So I will just click on video, and you can see that video links is needed here. So what you can do is you need to provide a video link. So what I'm going to do is I will just look at Friends Reunion, okay? And in videos, I can easily find this particular video, right? Now, whatever link that is, the whatever link that is present here, you just need to click on that link. You just need to copy the link, and you just need to go to Elementor Home and paste your link here. Once you paste your link, you can see that a video is playing in the background, but it is not of enough size, right? So it's because of the layout of that particular section. So what are we going to do is I will just show it later. So just wait for a while. So you can easily see that in the background, we are just now playing the video. Now see, uh, there are different options that is available for you. That is start time, end time. Okay, like start time, end time, play once, play on mobile. If you don't, that is for now, play on mobile is off. If you want to play the video on the mobile also, right? Whenever you that is shift to the mobile view, then you need to click on that is on here. So this video is also going to be played on mobile. So let me just keep it off so that I can show it to you, right? Because it would be great if you can understand the difference between the on and off version of this. Play once is present. Now, if play once is selected, then after this video is over, then the video would stop playing, right? So this is what play once is all about, right? Now, let's go to the layout here again. And the vertical height that I want, the height that I want is minimum height. So minimum height is going to store the minimum height that is required. And in case of fit to screen, it is going to be helping us to fit to the screen section. So I think that it looks good. That is as per the, whenever we create a website, then it should not overflow from the bottom, right? It is one of the rules. So fit to screen looks good. And in this particular thing, that is in the heading section, what I'm going to do is I will just click on this pen once again, and in place of this, see, you can easily change your text, right? In the place of title, I will write welcome to f dot r f dot r dot I dot e dot, right? So welcome to friends. So I have given a title here, right? You can even change the place where you want to keep it. Like if you want to keep on right, you can keep on right. If you want to keep on center, you can keep on center. If you want to click on left, you can keep on left, right? And this particular heading can also be given the link, right? You can just click, that is, you can just provide the link where you, if you click on this heading, then if you want to redirect this particular heading to a new website or page, then you can give a link here, right? It's not an issue. So WordPress is a very powerful tool. It allows you to do everything. Suppose you want to change the color of this particular text, right? You just need to click on the pen. After that, you just need to go to the styling, and you can see that text color is primary here. Okay, and as I have set my text color primary, right? You can see that as I have set my text color to primary, you can see that is it was white. You can see that it's in white. Now if I change to secondary, right, then it's becoming of the secondary type color. So it depends on what color scheme you are choosing, right? So I will like you to improve. That is, the first primary and secondary is going to help you to change the text color easily. You can have the primary color and secondary color. It does not depend on the H1 text, right? Sorry, that was my mistake, right? So primary is what you are going to choose here because it looks good. Now suppose this primary and secondary color, if you why are we going to choose primary and secondary? Because whenever we are working with the website, then we are as per the rules of graphic designing, there are 3 to 4 colors that are going to be used by us. Okay, so we are so that it becomes easy for us to choose the color, we are given the options like primary, secondary, right? So if you want to just flip to the secondary color, then you can just easily click on here and we can just move to the secondary color, right? But I will just go for primary for now because it looks good, right? Now what the other thing that I want is, after that is, I want a navbar here, but we will be making that navbar at the last. Okay, let's just see that what else do you want. So let me just go to the website that I already created. So you can see that what we want is, we want a header that is H1 tag, that is showing friendship and love, and in that particular section only a photo is present and an introduction is present, that is what is friends all about. Okay, so how would we create that? So let's have a look. So after this, what I'm going to do is, I am going to click on this plus, right? And on this plus, I am just going to create my structure. I want a single structure only, so I will just click on my structure. And in this structure, what I'm going to do is, I want heading in this structure. Okay, so I will just place my heading there, and the heading was in center, and the text that was present was friendship and love. So FRIENDSHIP, right? So this was my text that was present, but you can see that it was somewhat spaced, right? The space between the letter was somewhat more. So I will just click on the pen. I will just go to the advanced section. Oh, sorry. Now see, in this advanced section, what things are available? You have motional effects, right? So suppose that in motion effect, whenever you scroll, right? Whenever you scroll and come here, if you want this particular text to fade in, right? Like this, then you can fade it in. Then if you want it to rotate in down left, then it will be rotating in down left. If you are creating the same website using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you need to import something of a JavaScript libraries like Animate on Scroll, like wow.js. But in the case of WordPress, it's easily available inbuilt only. Like you can easily, you can easily just whatever effect you want. There are a various set of effects that is present in it. Okay, whatever effect you want, you are just going to have it. So I will just do zoom in because I like it, right? And in this case, once I click on pen, I will just go to the advanced, and in the motional effect, I'm going to do it fade in right. Sorry, I will just go for fade in left, right? So this is how it looks, right? So after that, right? See, now this is a section. In this section, we want something which is known as looking at the structure of the website that we have made previously. What we want is, we want something in it in which we can place an image, and in the next part there is a paragraph present. Okay. So what I will do is I will just go here. I will click on my section, right? And in that particular section, what I'm going to do is I will add an inner section. So what is inner section? Inner section is a section that is present in the section itself. Okay. So you can see that now I have two columns that is present here. Now you need to remember that anything that is present, columns are going to be responsive automatically, right? In the case of mobile view, only one column is going to be present. Okay, it depends upon your column size. If you are choosing two columns and both of that are with 200%, then it only one column is going to be present. So this particular columns, right? You can see that this is also column, right? Everything here is in the terms of columns. In a section, every time whenever you choose a section, a column is only going to be present, right? Because this is what it is helping us to make the website responsive, right? So in this section, I have two columns. In the one column, I need to enter image. So you need to just go to click on image, and after clicking on image, you can just post the image in this particular column, right? So you can see that my image is visible. Now, whatever image you want, right? Just click on this choose image, select a file, and all my images are stored on desktop, friends photo, and this was the photo that was present. So I will click on it and I will just open it and I will insert the media. And you can see that the photo is present here now, right? So you have easily entered an image. After that, what you need is you need a text editor, text writer, because you wanted to write something, right? So what was that something? Let's just see. So it was something like this. That is this hit sitcom is present. So I will just copy the whole text and will just paste all my text here. Control L, Control V. You can see that this particular thing is present here. Now यहाँ तक आपने फॉलो किया, कोई पीछे लैग हो रहा है? If you want the image, then I can provide you the image as well. You can even choose the random image. It's not an issue, right? So are you all following me till now? Guys, please do reply so that I can move forward. There is yet much to show, right? And we have only like 21, 22 minutes left. Okay, now see, whenever I click on this section, right? So whenever I click on this section button, okay, then there is a thing that is present like vertical align, right? Vertical means this particular alignment and horizontal means this alignment. So in case of vertical align, I want everything to be present in the middle, right? So you can see that as I have done it to the middle, then all the text that is present is going to be present in the middle, and image is also present in such a form that it looks good, right? So image is present and the text is coming to the middle, right? So this is how we can do the alignment of the things, that is even the text, that is you can choose the vertical alignment, you can even choose bottom. So if you choose the bottom, then the text is going to be present in the bottom. Then right, okay, space between and space around is also present. I will show it to you later on. Okay, so I will just go for middle now. And other thing that I needed was an h1 tag. Okay, so let it just be, it looks good, right? It doesn't matter. Right, now see, I have given the motional effect to it. Okay, and the size here is you can even choose the size of the title. HTML tag is h2. I can even just go for h1 also, right? Then I can go to h2. H2 looks good. In the case of styling, now see, what I said to you was that I need some space between the text, right? So what I can do is I will go to typography. In typography, I will increase the letter spacing. See, so what's happening is the space between the letter is increasing, right? So this is how you increase the letter spacing by going to the size in style. In that style, you can go to typography. You can even increase and decrease the size of this particular text. Okay, see, you just need to drag and you can select the size as per your needs, right? This looks fine to me, so I will just do it. You can even change the weight of your fonts. Okay, so it's 600 now, I can go for 900, I can go for bold, right? So it all depends upon the type of the weight that you need. 100, 200 will show you it like this, show it to you like this. Then I will go for 700. 700 is pretty much very bold. I will go for 600. 600 good looks good, right? After that, there is decoration present. For example, you can go for oval line. Oval line means a line is going to be present above. Then you can go for line through, that is a line is present over it. Then underline means underline is pretty common, that is a line is going to be present below it, right? And none is nothing. Other than it, transform is present. Okay, uppercase, lowercase, normal. You can choose anything that you want as per your needs, right? Style is going to be present like italic, oblique. If I choose on italic, then the text is going to be italic. So this is italic text. This is all about the styling of a particular tag, right? You can choose the text color from here. In the typography, you have everything available like weight, transform style, decoration, line height. What is line height? See, if I increase the line height, then the particular line height is increasing. Okay, so you can also select the line height as per your needs. So everything that you can do in HTML and HTML, you can do it here. Okay, so WordPress is a very easy, powerful tool that you can use. Now in the advanced section, something like margin and padding is present and Z index is present. Then many things is present like motion effects. I just gave you a brief intro about motion effects. I can't explain you every effect that is present. Okay. Now see, animation duration, it is normal, but if I want slow, then it would be slow. If I go for fast, it would be fast. So you can even maintain it from here. If you want to give your random time, you can give the random time from here also. Okay. So it all depends upon you, right? So there is many things that is available. I will show it all to you. Okay. That is margin padding in the upcoming sections. Wait for a while. Right. Now let's just move to the next section that we want in our website. Okay. So what was it? Let us just see. So it's basically platforms on which this particular thing is available, right? So how are we going to do it? Let's see. So this section is just going to make you understand that how can we create many columns, right? Okay. So I want the text here and it is going to be in center and the text is going to be platform. And in this particular platform, what I need is I need three images, right? See, because I am choosing three platforms. So what I can do, whenever I insert a inner section, there are only two columns present, right? But I need three columns because three images are going to be present. So how can I do that? So once I click, there is right click on this column, there is a thing that is available. You can see that add new column. So I will just add a new column, right? So I hope that you got it. If you want to increase the column, you are going to click on this add a new column, right? And if you want to delete, then you can delete the column as well. Everything is available here. So just click on it once again, add new column, that is right click, add new column, and the three columns are going to be present. Now what I want in this three column is I want images, so I will just put the images in all these three columns, right? So let me just put the images in all these three columns and I will click on the image, right, pen, and I will choose the images. Okay, so like for example, I will go for upload files and I want three files to be uploaded because these three files is going to be used by me. And I want the first to be Netflix. So I will click on Netflix and I will click on insert media. So you can see Netflix is inserted. Now see, image size are present. In this image size, you can go for any image you want, image size you want. Okay, it depends up, totally depends upon the image, that how would it look, depends upon the dimensions of the image. I need the custom size. Okay, whenever, okay, now let me just show you one thing. In this, I am just going with default. In the styling section of this particular image, okay, I'm going to give it a height of, let's just say this height looks good, right? So I will give it a height of, let's just say 218 pixels. Okay, and in the content it is thumbnail. So you can see that this particular image is of this particular height, right? I am just setting the height here, that is 218 pixels, without choosing the custom option here. Okay, I am just going with the thumbnail option. And if I update it, right, whenever you click on update, then the whole website is being saved in the files that I showed you before in the htdoc section. Okay, so when I update it, and once the particular thing goes, that is the color is gray, you can just go to this preview changes. That is a eye that is present after this update, right? You click on it and you can see your result of your website, right? So yes, but you can see that my image was shorter than this particular two images, right? But it is showing it me bigger because I have chosen the option, right? I have chosen the option that is thumbnail 150 into 150. See, here it is shorter than this two, right? But in case of this, you can say it's bigger. Why? Even after I set the height to only 100, that is 218 pixels, it is bigger in the final result. The reason is because I did not choose custom, right? So in the content, I first need to choose the custom, and then I need to update, and then I need to preview my changes. So once you just update, the changes are automatically made. So you can now see that yes, it is now shorter. So whenever you are choosing a random height, okay, random height or width of your images, right? You first need to click on custom in image size. If you don't click on custom, then it is not going to allow you. The other thing that is present here is you can provide you can provide the caption also. Okay, so I'm going to choose custom caption, and that caption is going to be Netflix. Okay, so you can even provide a link, that is media file and custom URL. Okay, media file is going to be present. Okay, custom URL is going to be present. You click on this image and it will redirect you to the Netflix. Okay, just wait a minute. Yes, I will just control V. Okay, and I will update. So after I update, I will go here, and as I click on this, you will be redirected to Netflix, right? So this is what the Elementor provides you. Elementor provides you with a set of large functions. You can give the links to the images, you can give the links to the text, you can give the links to the headings. Like we are going to provide the link in the case of HTML using the ahref tag, right? That particular thing is going to be happening with the in the case of this Netflix also, right? Sorry, in the case of this Elementor also. So this is how Elementor works. Okay, now in case of styling of this particular section, you can see that the styling of image as well as caption is available. You can choose the width, height, okay, everything of image. I can even choose the opacity of the image. Okay, see, if I image to be shown as light, that is opacity of the image, I want to change to 0.25, then I can change it to 0.25. If I want it to be 1, then it is 1. Border radius is going to be present of the image. Okay, box shadow, you can even provide the box shadow to it. Now as the background is black, I can't show it to you. Okay, so other than it, caption is also present. You can styling of the caption is also going to be present. You can align the caption on the left, you can align the caption in the center, you can align it to the right. I will go for center. You can change the color of the section. You can change the spacing between the image and the section, right? You can give the text shadow to the section. You can change the typography, right? You can increase the size, you can decrease the size. For now this is good for me, right? Then you can increase decrease weight, right? font family, you can also change the font family. Okay, see this is what I want, then I can go for it. You can change the line height, you can change the letter spacing of the section also, right? So everything that is present in the particular box, okay, everything like caption, image is going to have the styling property. You need to remember that. Okay, so let me just finish it quickly now. So I will just go for another, that is prime video, insert media, and I will also go for this particular image. Let me just click on it, and I will go with Z5. Okay, and I will insert it. Now see, you may see that the sizes is different, right? Everything is different. So what I will do is, I want that all of these images has the same height, right? So what I am going to do is have focus here, please. It is very important, right? If you right click here, right, and you just click on copy, okay, then right click on the next image and paste the style, not paste the style. Then the image is going to be of the same height as this particular Netflix one. It is not of same height here because yet the caption is going yet to be provided. So I will just go here. I will just go here and I will provide a caption here, right? And in that caption, I will go for custom caption, and caption is going to be prime, right? Now you can see that even the style of the caption is copied here. Okay. So this is the power of Elementor. You can easily even copy the style of a particular element to the next element also. It's not an issue. Paste style. Okay. And in that caption, I need custom caption, and custom caption is going to be Z5. Right, so you can even copy and paste them. Now let me just update it and show it to you. There is a problem that is going to happen. You will see soon. Wait a minute, just I will update and I will go to the website there, and you can see that these are not aligned. What's the reason? Can anyone tell me the reason? Okay, so the reason is that I did not choose the custom image size here. Even if you copy and paste the style, the custom image size, if you don't choose the image size as custom, then it's going to be of the default size that is going to be provided by you here. So even if you copy and paste the style of the images, then you need to set the image size as custom here, right? In the layout sections, that is content section, and update it. And when I visit this, you can see that all of them are in same section, right? So that is in same height and width. Okay, now other than it, what we needed was, let us just see, we needed a cast section, we needed our photos and a contact form. Okay, no problem. So what are we going to do is, we are just going to go to the Elementor homepage. We are going to add this, and in this I will just create one more section. In that I will enter my heading, and in the heading I will go for cast, and in the cast I will go for center. And what I need this time is, I need a section here. What is this? Sorry, I will just delete it. What I need is, I need an inner section here, right? And inner section should be of 3 columns, and I need more 3 columns down. So what are you going to do? Are you going to insert one more inner section? No. What we can simply do is, I will just click on this, right click on this section button, right? And I will just click on this duplicate. So now 6 columns are available easily, and this 6 column is easily been duplicated. So this is also one of the power of Elementor, that you can easily get the styling copied. You can easily get the photos, or say that is the structure of the website copied easily, right? So you just don't need to change it again and again. So this is the power of the Elementor, right? So I will just now add my images. There is nothing more to do, right? So I will just click on the copy, and I will just paste the size, paste the style here in all, so that, see, now in place of paste style, I clicked on paste. So what happened is, an image was pasted here. we don't need that. Okay, so I will just delete it. I will paste the style, right? Once you paste the style, you can see that the style of the image is been going to be changing. But remember that to each and every image, you first need to change it to custom, right? If you don't change it to custom, right, then there are going to be issues. So uh, let me just now change it to the custom in all the section, right? So custom. Okay. After that, what I'm going to do is I will just enter the images that I want. I will just go to upload files and I will choose all the images like Jennifer Aniston's genders. Then we have this already. किसकी बची Ross? Yes. Okay. So first of all, I need the ladies cast. So I will just deselect Ross and sorry, that is David Schwimmer, and I will go with Jennifer Aniston first. I will insert the media. Then in the next thing, I am going to insert Monica, that is Courtney Cox. Then we are going to enter Phoebe, Lisa Kudrow. Then we will go with Ross. We will go with Joey. Sorry, I will just click it here. Then we will go with the Joey, and we will go with Chandler, right? So now suppose if you need the that is caption here, then I will go with custom caption and I will just enter Jennifer Aniston, right? And in I will just give a small captions to every of the cast, right? And now you can see the style of this particular image is been copied here, right? So caption style is going to be also copied. So this is how you can use the Elementor. You can increase your that is you can decrease your development time. Okay, so Lisa Kudrow. After that, David Schwimmer. I will just write a custom. Don't look at the spellings; it would be wrong definitely. So in this case, who is he? He is. I don't know his name. Metli Plank. And I will custom caption and he's Matthew Perry. Right. So this is the cast section ready with us. Okay. Now what we want next is we need something which is going to show us the slider, right? So now comes in action one more thing, that is we can even use the image carousel, right? So I want the image carousel here. So first of all, I will go with a section here. In that section, I will go for heading, and in the heading, I will align it to the center and our photos. And in that, I want an that is carousel, right? So what I'm going to do is I will just go here. I will go to general section, and in that I will just drag and drop the image carousel. Okay. Now, see, in the image carousels, you need some of the photos, right? So what I am going to do is I will choose a friends logo. Then I have this already present. I will choose this open, right? So I need 3 images present in this section. So I will choose one more, that is this looks fine, and create a new gallery and insert gallery, right? So you can see that all the images is present in this particular image carousel. Now look at it carefully, right? You have this arrows that is present. These arrows are working by itself. It is already been developed by Elementor, right? These arrows are going to work by itself, right? So this is the power of Elementor. If you are going to use HTML, CSS, JS, you need to give the JS function for working of your arrow, that if you click on it, then you need to move the slide, or else you can just use go with Bootstrap. But you know that it's something of time consuming thing, right? You even need to copy and paste the whole code if you are going with Bootstrap, and then make some changes to that. But in the case of WordPress, you are going to have this inbuilt. Now, look at here. The navigations, you have different type of navigations like arrows and dots. You can only have the arrows itself. Now wait a minute. See, you can't see dots because the default color of the dot is black here. So I will just go to the styling. I will go with navigation. In case of dots, I will choose the color as primary, right? So you can now see that dots are even also visible, right? So if you want only arrows, you can just have arrows. If you want only dots, you can have the dots also, right? If you want none, then you won't have any animation, right? Sorry, you won't have any navigation, right? So I need both, that is arrow and dots. Other than it, what slides to show is that is number of slides that you need to show, right? But we have only 3 images here, so it is not in uh, count. So just image size, you can go with full, right? You can go with thumbnail, okay? You can go with custom. I will go with full, right? And other thing that I need is autoplay. See, in case of additional option, there is autoplay. So what is autoplay? You can see that the images are moving by itself, right? This is 5000 milliseconds. If I change it to 1000 milliseconds, then the image would be moving very fastly, right? So this particular autoplay speed is in the terms of milliseconds. Pause on interaction, yes. So if I move my arrow here, then it is going to be paused, right? So pause on hover, yes, right? Then that is what I said. Paused on hover is if I move my arrow here, then it is going to be paused, right? Animation speed, infinite loop is present, right? Infinite loop means it is going to be looped, right? And direction means left and right. If you want the image to move to right, you can move it to right also. It's not an issue. Now image would be moving to the right. So I want it to move to right. So this is all about the image carousel. Okay. Image stretch, yes, no. So for now there is no that, but let me just go to styling. In that image, what I'm going to do is I will just vertically align all the image to the center. So see, this image was present upwards. You can see that's the difference between the alignment. Now spacing, see, spacing was default. Now custom is going to be present. I want the image to be spaced, right? So I am going to give it a custom spaces, right? And now it's good. Border type is none. I can give this border to all the images, right? So if I give the solid border, I can give it a solid border also. If I want the dotted border, then I can give it a dotted border also, right? I will go with none because I don't want any border, right? In the advanced, it is also going to have the same thing, but let me just give this particular whole section, and this whole section has some advanced effect of motions. So I will just go ahead and zoom in. Zoom in is good. For this section, I think we should just go for advanced and motion effects. In that, I will just give zoom in right, right? So now I think so platform section is also yet left to give be given the motional effects. So in the motional effects, I will just give the fade in left, right? So yes, let's look for now. So after that, one more thing is present, that is maps and a contact as form. So I just need something with two. That is, let me just select a section, right? In that, I will go for heading, right? In the heading, I will go for center heading, and in the center heading, I will just contact. And in the contact, what I need is a map showing my location, and other is my forms. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on this particular thing, and I will provide it an intersection bit. And after I provide the intersection, I am simply just drag and drop this map. Simply going to drag and drop this map. From here, you can choose your location. For now, it's London. I will just change it to Vadodara. Uh, right. So let me just choose India. So it is going to show me Vadodara. Right. Now, if you want a more precise location, right, then you can even use some of the plugins for the map. Sometimes what happens is you can't get the exact location, right? So if I write my whole home address like B92 Saidip Nagar, then it is not going to show me it because there are some of the limitations. So what you need to do is you need to use plugins here. Okay, so plugins can be used of maps. See, there are thousands and 10,000s of plugins that is available in the WordPress. I can't show you each and every plugin. In this session, we are just going to cover one thing, that is Elementor. How can we use Elementor to design our pages? Other thing that I need is contact form. Now see, contact form is something that is going to help us, that is going to be built by us using the Elementor Pro version, right? Now see, what does Elementor Pro consist of? Elementor Pro consists of login, that is authentication menu. If I just drag and drop the login, then the authentication menu is made by itself. Forms is going to be made by itself, right? So there are many things that we can do very easily with the use of Elementor Pro. See, you can even give a countdown, you can give a media carousel, you can give a price table, right? Like if you want to create cards in which the price of your various products is shown. Let me just show it to you. uh, See, like this, like, okay, so this is the price section. You can easily just create this kind of price section using Elementor Pro. So this is the power of Elementor. You don't need to create something manually, right? So price section is going to be used, can be used by us. Basic. Now one more thing that I want to show you is like this particular thing. I will just delete it later. In the basic section, you are given with, let me just show you progress bar, right? So what happens in progress bar is, I will just go to the style and I will choose the background color as red, okay, and progress bar's color is red and color is going to be this. Okay, let me just choose this background color as. Okay, you can see your progress. My skill is web designer. You can even change the title of, that is my skill, impress of my skill. I can choose any title. I can increase the percentage. Once you increase the percentage to 95, then it will automatically move to 95. So if you are going to make your personal portfolio also, it's very easy for you to develop your personal portfolio, because you may have seen that in the cases of personal portfolio, you can use the progress bar. You are going to, some people uses the progress bar. So this is how you can use the progress bar. The web designer here can be changed from here also. See, I will write app designer. So this is how you use the progress bar, right? In the styling section, the color here is the color of the progress bar and the background color is the background color of the progress bar. The height and width of the progress bar can also be set by you, right? Then border radius, I want the border to be curved. Then I can give it a curved radius. Inner text, see, now this app bar inner text design is also going to be present. In that case, suppose I want my text to be of black color, right? Then I can choose my color, any color that I want, right? So this is the power. Once again, if I want to change the typography family, I want this particular Times New, then I can change the font family of the inner text also. So there is much things that is available in Elementor. In the we have just seen this all, that is heading, inner section, what is text editor, image, video. You can even play the video. Simply in the case of button, you are going to be provided with a button, right? So there is many things that is present. Now in the case of divider, see, now let me just show you the use of divider. It's very much useful. Suppose these two sections are there, right? And in I want some space between these two sections. Then I will just I will just add a divider. So what does divider do is it divides two sections. See, a space is been entered. So this is the use of the divider. Okay, I showed you the use of Google Maps. Spacer is also same as divider. There is the difference between the width. You can even give the icons, right? Whatever icons you want to give, you can give. There are a various set of icons. Like if I want square, if I want a sweet girl, but street girl, then I can just select on insert and yes, the icon is changed. So if you want to give the icons, then there are various thousands of icons that is present. Like you can choose font or some regular, you can choose font or some solid, you can choose font or some brands. Okay, so there are thousands and thousands of icons that is present in the WordPress itself, right? You can choose any of them. I want to choose the windows, then I can even enter the windows. So this is the power of Elementor, right? You can choose many things. Now this is all about the basic section. This is all about the pro section. I will just show you something more about pro section later. Just wait. Let's have a look at general section more. Right, in the general section you can provide an image box. You can choose an image here, whatever image you want to provide, right? And I can change the text. See, you can change the text from here, right? So I will just write exe and you can see the changes. You can also change the description, whatever description you want to give. You can even give the link to this image box. If someone clicks on this image box, then the box is going to be that is, they are redirected to a new page. You can change the alignment of the image, that is left, right, center, right? Everything can be done in this image box. So let me just delete it. Now, see, there is one more section that is known as testimonials, right? So let me just show you, it is also important. So testimonial section, it is going to consist of testimonials, right? So it will help you to just develop testimonial easily. Here their review is written, their name, their that is designation, and their image. You can choose the image from here. The content is, that is what they are saying is can be changed from here, right? The name, like I want to insert my name, right? So I can easily change my name here. Title can also be changed, right? Web developer. So there are multiple things that you can do with this particular thing. You can even provide the link to this whole section. Now see, image position here is aside. I want to choose a top. So you can see that the difference is present. In place of aside, it's on top now. So there are various, let's say there are various inbuilt tools that are present in the Elementor itself, right? Other than it, let me just show you something more. Social icons. Yes, we need one more part of social icons. The forms here is going to be posted us by us using the pro version. So let's just wait for it. What I want is, I want social icons, right? And social icons, I want it here. So whatever three different default social icons are going to be present, that is going to be there. You can remove the social icon. You can add them. Like I want to add WhatsApp or say YouTube once again, right? Let me just add something else. Twitter. Twitter is present. Let me just add Facebook is also present. Okay. Let me just add Dribble, right? Or say GitHub, right? So I will just insert the GitHub. You can now see, once you click on Facebook, you are going to provide the link to your Facebook account. Okay. So let me just go here, facebook.com, and in that my profile. Okay, and I will just control C everything here, and I will just provide my link. Okay, and I will just update. So once I update it, it's going to be updated here. So let's see what's happening. So I will just go here and I will just click on this Facebook, and yes, you are redirected to my profile. So very simply, you can develop a static website using Elementor. You can even develop the dynamic but for dynamic part, you just need the backend support with the help of different plugins. Okay. So we can also have a session on backend also later on. In today's session, we are just going to look at the Elementor, right? Now, see, the shape can be circle also, right? Like shape can be square, shape can be rounded also. Okay. Uh, Now, after that, I need Elementor Pro. So see, If you wanted to work with Elementor Pro, I can give the Elementor Pro to you also. Just let me just move to my htdocs. Okay, so that is let me just move to. Okay, see, in this project I have already used Elementor Pro. So I will just go to WP content in that plugins and see Elementor Pro folder is present with me. I will just copy the whole folder and I will just go to XAMPP. Okay, and I will just go to my htdocs folder, and in htdocs I will go for CSI, and in the WP content I will go for plugin and paste my whole folder there. You can see that Elementor Pro is going to be present here. So if you guys want Elementor Pro, see, now we have only 15 minutes left. So let me just give a link to you. Okay, uh, you can download the Elementor Pro later on. Okay, so I will just provide you the link. You can download the Elementor Pro from there for free, but it's not like we are giving you a pirated software. So don't just give it to everyone. Keep it to yourself, right? So let me just give me a couple of minutes. I will just provide you the link. Okay, so okay, so let me. You can check your ad section in which the link is present of Elementor Pro. Once you do that, just go to the this particular section of your website. Just go to dashboard, right? Leave, and once you go to the dashboard, what you need to do is you just need to go to the plugins, and in that plugin you just need to activate Elementor Pro. Once you activate Elementor Pro, every function that was locked before in the uh, say Elementor Pro part is going to be unlocked. Okay, so let's just go to pages. In that pages, let's just go to edit with Elementor, and in that edit with Elementor, I can see that all my functions that were locked before are now unlocked. See, so the whole thing is unlocked. You can just now drag and drop your forms here and see a form is present. Now see, for this particular section, I want them to be vertical align in the middle. So yes, it is present in the middle. If I want to change the form size that is display, then I can just click on the pen here on the form, right? Uh, the labels are named here: name, email, message. If I want to add one more item, right? Then the item is going to be okay. So item type is going to be text. Label is going to be, let's just say, text. Okay. So placeholder, a placeholder means whatever you want to write. You want to write text here, then a placeholder is going to be present. Required, yes. If you just go on required and if you click on send, then the form won't be sent. So it is a required property. You may know from HTML, right? Buttons, buttons. You can see change the style of the button from the button section. See, in the styling section, field section is given, in which you can border radius is given. I want to change the border radius of my, then I can change it from here. That is 20. I just made them circular. Text color is going to be this only. I don't want them to be changed. Background color is white. It's good. I don't want to change. For button, see, text color is white and the button color is going to button color is green when we are hovering it. So everything can be changed from here. You can have your customization, right? I want a solid border then. Okay, so a white colored solid border is present. It depends on your theme again. If you choose a light 2019 theme, then the button that is going to be visible to you is basically uh, it's basically just going to be blue, right? Now messages. So messages means whenever you click on send button, then there is some messages going to be present. So we will talk about that later on. Don't worry about it. See, this is email. You can send the email to Kruta Desai 99. You can see now. Let me just show you something. It's very important. So once I click it here, you can see that in the advanced property, the ID short code is field ID name. So if I just control C and if I go to the email section, right? And if I just change the name, that is from name and field ID name, then the name of that particular field ID, this particular ID is going to be present here. So reply to, in that reply to, you can just write this from uh, right, you can select it from here, depends. See, now message is all fields now. Okay, so all fields means whatever message is going to be present in all the fields, right? Like this, for example, Kruta this and 99 message is something that I want here, this one. So all the message is going to be present in this message section whenever you are going to send the mail. Subject is going to be this, new message from friends. Then to means to whomever you want to provide the that is you want to send the email. Now suppose you are sending an email from here, right? Then you want to send the email to this particular person whose email address is provided here, right? So what you can do is you can just go to the form fields, you can just go to the emails, you can go to the advanced section and short code, you can just copy the short code here. And in the case of email, you can just go to and paste your shortcode here, right? So whomsoever email was present, the automatically it would be going to be them. It is going to them, right? And it is going to be provided in the forms of HTML. So this is all about the contact form. You can change the styling from here, right? Now let's just make the last thing, that is navbar. Okay, and what we want is we want a transparent navbar, and it's such that it is going to be present on this image. The concept of responsive is yet left. We will just cover it in 5 to 10 minutes, don't worry. So I will just go and I will just create a section like this, in which one thing is I want a logo, so 33.3, and yes, good. So I will just provide the image, and that image is going to be friends insert media. Looks good, right? Okay. Now in this particular thing, what I need is I need a navbar. So I can just selectly choose a navbar from Elementor Pro. So see, nav menu. So I can just put a nav menu here. Now you can see that there is nothing present here. Why? Because we haven't created our menu. So we will just go to the exit to dashboard section. So after we, okay, no problem. Just exit to dashboard. In that appearance, you just need to go to menus and see, we need to create a menu, and that menu is going to be named as primary menu. Okay, so once you click on primary menu, I will just go with create menu. Now I want to add custom links. So first of all, the URL, you just need to remember this step. Okay, don't forget this step. I am writing this URL, that is hashtag something, for a reason. So hashtag about, and I will just name the link text as about, then add to menu, right? Then another thing that I want is hashtag, what was it? Let me just see. Basically, it's about platforms, cast, photos, and contact. About platform, class, photos, and contact. No problem. So I will just go for platform. See, platforms, and it is platforms, add to menu. Then I will go for hashtag cast and cast. Then I will go for photos and photos. See, in the case of URL is, we are making the single page website. This URL is going to help us scroll to that particular section in which we are going to provide a anchor tag. Now what is anchor tag? I will explain you. And that anchor tag is going to have same link as this URL. So this is the use of URL. And in case of link text, it is going to be something that is present in your menu. For example, about, platform, and cast. So whenever you place a menu there, this particular thing is going to be present, like photos. And last thing that I need to add is hashtag contact, right? And in the link text I will provide front end. So add to menu, and once I click on add to menu and save the menu is being saved. So remember, you need to create custom links, not the pages. You need to create custom links because we don't have any pages, right? So we are needing a menu that is created by us using the custom links. So just go to custom links, add a URL, and that URL you need to remember because we are going to use it in the anchor text. And the link text means something that is going to be shown in the menu. Now, once I save the menu, let me just go to the pages again, all pages, and edit with Elementor. And let me just now add the menu and see what happens. Okay, so let's go down. Okay, and see, I want to add one more section, and that section is going to be present. I want an image. Image is something of this friends. Okay, and okay, let me just skip the custom. Size is custom. And see, what I need is I want to change it to 33.3 so that we have more space for our nav menu. Okay, and after that from Pro, I am going to drag and drop nav menu, and menu is automatically detected as primary menu. Now in this particular section, I'm going to vertically align them in, let me just choose middle so that the whole menu is present in the middle. And for this menu, what I want is this menu should be present on the extreme right. So what you can do is you can just go for align and then right. So you can see that you can align them in left, center, and right. Right. I will go for right. And what I want is I want this whole section to be present at the top. Right. So I will just drag and drop it here. Now what happens is this particular thing, right? This particular section is going down. But what I want is this menu should be present on the top of this section. So what I do is I will give this section a margin in the terms of negative so that the section goes up. But what happens is if the Z index basically helps us to define the 3D, that is X, Y, and Z. So Z means the alignment in the terms of 3D. So Z index is going to help us achieve the menu above this particular section. So let me just do it and show it to you. So I will go for this section. I will go to advanced and I will choose the margin negative. So yes, see, the section is going upwards. Okay. Now I think, no. See, good. It looks good, right? So section is going upward. You can see this link, but logo is not visible. Now what happens, see, I want to choose the section that is present behind this section, but I can't choose it. So you have access to this navigator in which all the sections are shown. We remember that the first section was this navbar menu section. So I will just click on that section. I will go to the advanced and I will give a Z index of 2. See, now as I gave the Z index of 2, see, there was no friends available there. But as I gave the Z index of 2, the logo is present because we are increasing the Z axis alignment of that particular let's say section. So it's coming on the top of this particular section, right? So this is the navbar menu. Now I want you to update it. Once you update it, and you can just see on this particular thing also. So it's updated, and let me just reload it. And once you reload it, what's happening? See, you can see that this particular thing is available, right? Now, for now, there is nothing happening. See, but what I want is as soon as I click on this about, it needs to go to this section. So how can we do that? Let's have a look. So in Elementor, we have an access. First of all, I just let me just change the text color of this thing. So I will just go to the style, and text color is basically giving primary looks good. Okay, now what I want is as soon as I click on this about, it should go to this section. So how can I do that? You can go to anchor tag. So menu anchor helps us to define that where to go. So as soon as I click on anchor tag, you can see, yes, we means you can see that we can go, it is asking me for ID of that menu. So I will write the same URL. Okay, Okay, so I will write the same URL that was provided by me in the about. If you don't remember the URL, just click on the about section. Okay. See, let me just publish it. Okay, just go here and click on the about, so you can remember the URL. See, hashtag about, then hashtag platforms, hashtag cast, hashtag photos, and hashtag contact. Okay, so I will just change it quickly. So I will just go to here again. I will write anchor tag, and in anchor tag I will provide it here, the anchor tag. Let me just provide the anchor tag here, and I will write hashtag platforms, and I will go here once again. I will go for anchor tag, then I will write hashtag cast, then I will go for anchor tag once again. I will write photos, and I will go to the anchor tag once again, and I will write contact, hashtag contact. So uh, now why has this form disappeared? Let me just keep my form there. So yes. After that, I will just update it. Once I update it, let's see what happens. So I will just update it, and I will go to my website and I will just reload it. So you can see that all the changes that we have made is changed, right? And all the effects are also working, right? It will be working one time once you reload it. So I have reloaded it, and now as soon as I go down, all the effects are working, right? Now see, what I want is I want this about. So yes, we are going to that section. Once I click on this platform, see, now we have made some spelling mistake here, right? So we have to change that spelling mistake so that it works. We will go to cast. Yes, so cast is working fine. Then we need to go to photos. Yes, photos is working fine. And we need to go to contacts. So yes, contact is working fine. So only a mistake in spelling has been made in platforms. So let me just see the mistake. So in the case of platform, I will go for S here, and I will update it, and let's see what's happening. What's happening? So I will just go for platform. I will just reload it, and I will just go for platforms. So yes, now platforms is also visible. So this is how you create a single page website. Now you want to have a look of it in mobile view, right? So in the responsive mode that is present beside the eye, you can click on responsive mode, and you can see that how it looks. So as we have used majoritarily the column and rows, it's basically responsive. Only thing that's happening here is this particular heading tags are looking very much large. Okay. So what I need is, you can't see that what section is, how is the section working. So first of all, I will go for navigator. The second section is what we need to deal with. In the advanced section, I will not link all the values together. What I will do is, I will just welcome to friends is there. So first of all, I just need to decrease the size of that thing. And in the mobile view, what I need is, I need to see. Okay. So in the styling section, typography, I need to decrease the size. Okay. So size is decreased. And now you can see that the video is not being played. Other than it, the size of this also needs to be decreased. So I will go to the size, typography, and see, size is changing. Now remember, whatever you change during the mobile, whenever you are in this mobile view in the responsive mode, it is going to be changed at that time only. That is, it is going to be changed for mobile only. So you change for mobile, then the changes are for mobile. Other thing that is present is friends, and this navbar toggler is going up and down. So what I need to do is, I just need to click on column, because I am going to deal with column. This column size is 100%. See, as I said before, but I need the column size to be 60% for the logo and 40% for let me just go for this. Okay, and 40% for this. So yes, now you can see that uh, that is column is present. Okay, and let me just change this. Okay, about this section. Let me just change something about this section. In the layout, height is going to be main height. Okay, and see now you can see. Okay, let me just change the minimum let me just change to minimum height, and I can even increase and decrease the minimum height. Now there is some issue with this video. Okay, we will just look at it, don't worry. So now almost all your whole of your website is let's say responsive. The video that is playing in background, it is not showing the full thing, because one thing that we need to just add in this layout section is uh, okay, I just need more time, but we don't have time. Okay, so whole of your website is say responsive. Even in the tablet view you can see, right, in the tablet view also. Now suppose this is present here and you just need to make it go in the toggle. You can just toggle them to the right. You can change the toggler color also. See, toggle button. In the toggle button color you can just go for primary, right? So this is how you make the changes, right? And you can even change the height and width. So suppose margin is present, so I can decrease the margin of that particular section also from here. So it's all how you can do it from. You can make them responsive. You can just go for toggle button. You can just go for cast. Okay. And suppose you need to do one thing, that is this full width is needed to be on, so that it comes in the whole width, right? So this is all about responsiveness. Now we don't have much time, right? So we will just conclude for now, right? And regarding that video and mobile view, right? We will uh, see now the video and the mobile view is also coming in like this, right? In the it is as per the minimum height. So as per the needs, you can, if you are having any problem at any time, you can contact me. We don't have much time, but if you want to do this thing, then you can contact me. I am writing my number here, right? Or you can just contact me on Instagram also, right? So this is how you make the websites in Elementor. So this is all about Elementor WordPress. So if time would have been convenient, we would have done it completely responsive. But if you want to do it yet again and more, then you can definitely contact me and I am ready to help. So thank you.
So, thank you, Gutat, for briefing us with a wonderful session. Hope everyone liked it and gained some new information. If anyone has a doubts, then they can ask him, or else he or she can contact him. Now, I would like to conclude the session that thank you everyone for joining the session and hope that all of you have found it interesting. So now I would be sharing the link in the chat box. So please do share your honest feedback to help us improve and focus the betterment of the session in the future. Yes, sure, Visham. We can provide you. You can
See,
just click.
if anyone want to go with the responsive side more in later, right, then they can definitely contact me. Even we will provide you the PPT for your reference. Don't worry about it. You can even contact me on Instagram or somewhere if you want, if you have any doubt regarding this WordPress, especially about responsive side. Okay, because it is something that we need to focus more on. But as much as time permit, we can provide you this much information for now, right?
Yes, and you can also mail Kruzat. Kruzat, can you please mention the mail ID, please?
Definitely, definitely.
Yes, so thank you for joining the session. Hope you all loved it. Thank you.